Hi Leo, this is Astrology Kiki with your March horoscope. The focus this month is going to be on your 8th and ninth houses. Your 8th house is your house of shared resources. It's a financial house. And it's either like your family is giving you money, you're giving your family money, or there's some kind of money source generated from an institution like a bank with a loan or a mortgage, or commission or an insurance payout, lottery, anything that where the money is sort of coming from a different source, a shared resource. And then the second half of March, the focus will change more to ninth house issues, which are like travel abroad or communication with people abroad, higher education, court matters, philosophy. It's a very broad house. And at the end of February, there was a solar eclipse in your 8th house, which is, again, the house of shared resources. And so whatever happened there, there's probably some of that activity carrying over into March. In the first week of March, there's a lot of Mercury presence or in your 8th house. So maybe a lot of communication with regards to financial matters that are shared with others. On the 8th and 9th of March, there's a sextile, which is a positive aspect between your 6th and your 8th house. So between those shared resources and your work, your daily activities, your health, or your work environment. So you're going to see some kind of opportunities, some kind of financial opportunity come, and possibly through your family or an institution, or through your work or health. In the middle of the month, on the 12th and the 17th, there's a square with Saturn in your 5th house, and this squaring your 8th house. So again, your 8th house of shared resources, but this time there's a challenging aspect with Saturn in your 5th. Saturn always wants to teach you a lesson. It's a pretty harsh planet. It wants you to be conservative, be responsible, do the right thing. And so when it's involving like a financial house, to me that means it wants you to be conservative, to budget, to use your money wisely. And so with the 5th house, that's a house of children and romance and fun. So when you're looking at a square with a financial house and that, you're probably looking at some kind of increased expense with regards to a child or like a date. And then on the 12th, there's a full moon in your 2nd house, so another financial house. And it's your house of earned income and possessions. So be cautious. On that 12th, you have Saturn, which really doesn't want you to spend a whole lot of money. It wants you to bear down and not. And you have this kind of challenging aspect with 2 financial houses. So be conservative at that time at the full moon on the 12th. The 3rd week of March, there is a conjunction, which means planets are close together between Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. Positive. Mercury is the planet, of communication. Venus is the planet of love and money, and Uranus is the planet of surprises. So you may see a lot of communication, very easygoing time, and some surprises possibly around foreign travel, communication with foreigners, a court case, maybe a positive outcome to a court case and you're a little bit surprised. On the 28th, there's a new moon in your 9th house. New moons signify the beginnings of things. Your 9th house, maybe you're going away to school, university, taking a higher education course, or maybe you're going to be traveling a lot more moving forward, or talking to people, foreigners. At the end of the month, on the 29th and the 30th, there are a couple of squares. On the 29th, there's Mercury in your 9th house squared Saturn in your 5th. There could be some issues, some hang-ups with travel, and maybe involving your child or your date. And then on the 30th, some issues possibly between travel and your work. So yeah, a lot of travel focus in there and a lot of money focus in there too. Because it takes money to travel. So maybe that's part of the challenge there. And that's your March forecast. Thanks.